Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Hopsworks 5-minute interviews. This is a special episode that we're recording here over this Google meeting. And we could have done this in Dutch, but that would have been boring for all the English speakers. So I've invited two Dutch friends to this recording, and that's Joop Snijder and Niels Naglé. Joop and Niels, you might want to introduce yourself. We've been working together on a couple of projects, but I'd like for you guys to introduce yourself if you don't mind.
Yes, thank you, Rick, for the invitation to be on this webcast. So I'm Niels Naglé, working for Info Support, and I'm a data and AI area lead within Info Support. And that means that I'm investigating the developments on data and AI and monitor and see where the market goes and help our consultants in the field with the project at the clients.
Fantastic, thank you.
Yeah, my name is Joop Snijder. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Aigency. Aigency is the expert label, AI expert label of InfoSupport. I'm also the head of Research Center AI at InfoSupport. And what we do is we make custom machine learning systems for our clients, mostly in the Netherlands. Within the research center, we guide master students, PhD students with their assignments and hopefully make a bridge between the scientific field and our clients.
Fantastic, and so nice to have you guys on this interview session. I got to know you guys from one of your activities. I think there was a podcast that you guys were recording and everything. But I'd like to know a little bit more about how you got into the field. How did you get into the field of machine learning AI, and where did that come from for you guys?
Yeah, for me, it started about 12 years ago. I have a technical background. Originally, I'm a software developer, software engineer, and we were building a knowledge management system. And at that time, we didn't know we started in the field of machine learning because we just had a couple of problems in the field of natural language processing. We wanted to do recommendations. And there it all started. And along the way, in the first year, that's why we knew, something is called, it's called AI machine learning.
Yeah.
So that's where it started. And after 4 years or something like that, the product stopped. But I continued in this field of artificial intelligence because I thought, this technology, I think it will be big. But 12 years ago, we were in the winter, in AI winter.
Yeah.
So we're one of the front runners. And now, we have a lot of experience in this field. But that's how it started. I rolled into it. And the funny thing is, in my study, I had a major in AI. And back at that time in the 90s, it was not done to do anything with AI.
Yeah. Joop, and sorry to interrupt you, Niels, but Joop, we met when I was still at Neo4j, I think, right?
Yes.
At the time.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Niels, what about you? How did you get into it?
Yeah, my story started a little bit later, but I'm a bit younger than Joop.
Yes.
But I started in the field of data from college on. So 2007, I graduated with specialization in data. And at that time, did a lot of projects implementing data platforms, data solutions. But we want to do more advanced analytics on data. And it happened to be called machine learning, which is now a part of AI. So also rolled into it as an extra way to get the value out of the data.
Fantastic, yeah, and it's funny when you think back about these things, right? How do I get into it? It's actually quite interesting to reflect on that, I think. But maybe I can ask you a follow-on question. Why? Why did you get into it? And obviously, I kind of can infer some of the storylines here. But why do you think it's such a cool field? And why do you work on it every day?
Yeah, for me, it was. It feels like almost a part of me, and it has to do something with. It's a balance between solving puzzles and having an engineering problem. It's not that obvious how you get to a solution, and that attracts me a lot. And especially at that time, we could solve things that we couldn't solve with traditional software engineering. And I like innovative new things, changes. So that's why, it really got to me. And I think it's, how do I say that? It feels like a part of me. This is what I was searching for how to solve problems.
And it also be creative, I think, right? It's
yes,
a creative
yes.
field. It's
I have a creative mind, and that's a really good match. Yeah,
it really is. What about you, Niels?
For me, it's a passion to add value to my team, to myself, to the customers we work for. So I want to add value to them. And for me, this is a creative good way to create that value with the tooling and technology that comes at hand within the data and AI. So really getting customers forward in their journey and helping them. So it's the puzzle in combination with a direction where we want to go to and how technology can help us on that road.
That's the cool thing about the field of AI since ChatGPT and those types of things have seen the light, right? It's like everyone is kind of all immediately seeing like, well, there is value here, right? There's stuff to be done here. That's super cool. You know, we want to keep these interviews quite short, but I would like to finish by asking you, what do you want to share with our community? Is there anything that you feel like, I saw something there, I read something there, something that you can share with us, aside from your wonderful podcast, which we'll obviously link to as well, but anything else that you might want to share?
Yes, I have a couple of things. One of the things is what I said. I have a background in software engineering, and I think there's we can learn a lot from that field. And there's particularly one book, and I have it here in front of me, and it's called Machine Learning Design Patterns. And it's all about how to do MLOps in a professional way, in a repeatable manner. So I think if you have to read one book, that's the one. And after you read that, then I really, really recommend the book of Chip Yuan, Designing Machine Learning Systems. I think she's one of the best authors on the topic of machine learning and MLOps. And to top it off, I want to say, really watch the documentary Coded Bias, because, sorry, Niels. I didn't say that.
It's great minds think alike, It's
I fully agree with Joop on the need to go professionally developing these solutions with MLOps and the experience we have in the software development cycle we have. And I had the book from Joy, Unmasking AI, a really good book, but also the Coded Bias Netflix documentary about the side effects technology can bring with us, which we should be aware of and think of when we're designing these solutions for the community, the public, and the organizations we build them for.
That's great, and we'll put links to all of these materials with our publication. And by the way, everything you've said there, I think it's so nice to hear, because it also illustrates, I think, the synergies that we have with Hopsworks and the potential for a great collaboration there, which I'm looking forward to. Gentlemen, can I thank you so much for taking the time? It's been an honor and a pleasure talking to you, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.